Matthew Park here, the CEO of Trainer Revenue Multiplier. And we're going to talk to you guys about the value to time exchange that is happening in your current offer you have right now in your coaching business. And there's a few things that we teach our clients at TRM around that I want to share with you. One of these tactics right now that are important around a process called the science of an offer and what we can do to understand what it is you're doing within the items you do in an offer, and then how can you further improve that to gain time back, but still keep a client experience super high, if not actually even better, and having things in check that allow you to perform, provide value, that allow you to be better and not burn yourself out, that allow you to still take on 80, 120 or more clients on without working 40 or 70 hours a week doing, obviously in the business model. The whole thing is to leverage and optimize and have a clear system in place, but also understand what it is you are doing within this offer to make it better, to actually, how do you fix it? How do you improve a leak? How do you make it better, right? So here's how you break it down. So let's say, for example, that you've got 3 offers right now in your coaching business. Maybe you have I'm just going to use the standard philosophy of bronze, silver, and gold for now, right? It's pretty simple. There's probably many others you probably do. And let's pick the one that's the most popular. So let's use gold, for example. Let's say the gold package for you, it involves 6 items in the offer, a customized training program, a protocol for nutrition, your check-ins on Fridays, weekly, through your app that you use, or maybe you use G Drive, whatever you use. You've got a personalized support Monday to Friday in there via the app as well. You've got blood work review every 6 months. So I'm gonna use a very basic example. Of course, you might have other areas in the item of that list. You pick what you do. Here's what you do. I'm going to pick one of these items actually in there and kind of break it down for you. Let's say that we use check-ins as our first stepping stone. Okay. So take check-ins, and currently right now with your clients, you're doing half an hour. So you break it down 2 ways. One way is you ask yourself, how much time do you invest every week per client with each item in that offer? So if we take check-in, for example, and it takes you half an hour a week right now per client for the actual check-in. Well, basically half an hour times 40 clients is about 20 hours a week of check-ins. Again, that's just for one thing on your list. I'm not counting everything else in between. That's just check-ins by themselves. So 20 hours a week, if you do half an hour of check-ins every week with a client, is a lot of time. So the question I ask you now, let's say, for example, our goal we set for you is you want to cut that down in half. You want to make it 50-minute check-ins every single week with a client and still give an epic client experience. The goal here is not to decrease time and decrease experience. The goal is to decrease time and leverage your experience to make it better and better systemized, so you actually can be a better coach and you can keep learning your tools and skills. You can keep serving your clients at the highest level. That's the goal, is to keep that elevating and not decreasing is the whole goal here. So you've cut back now time from, let's say you were doing 20 hours a week of check-ins with 40 people. Now it's down to, in half. So you're doing probably 10 hours a week or so, or something like that. So basically it all kind of factors into the motion. So what could you do? What could you actually do with 10 hours back in your life? That's probably a pretty broad question, but a pretty important question. 10 hours a week of time back is massive. Now imagine that if you do it with every single level in your offer, you do it with your program design with the updates, you do it with your nutrition protocols, you do it with your blood review, whatever you've built for your offer, you take the time to break everything down and figure out exactly 2 things. First off, what do you currently invest in time per client per week or per month into the step number 1? And number 2 is, where do you want to go towards? What is your goal, right? Because right now, if you are already working a 5-6 day week, and you're already working 50 hours a week as a whole, as a coach, and you're making 5, 6, 7K a month, if I just give you a bunch more clients, you're going to just get more stressed. It's not really solving your problem. The goal right now is we have to understand right now, what is the offer you provide and how do you currently break it down time-wise? And then from there, we create new goals on, okay, check-ins, you want them here. You want protocol for nutrition over here. You want to get blood work review down over here. You want to get your personal support more optimized over on here. Every hour counts, man. So if you're going to get back 1, 5, 10 or more hours in a week, that's massively, that could mean more sales calls. It could mean you taking time for your family. That could mean you taking a half a day to go and recharge your batteries. It could mean you reading a book. You mean sharpening up your skills. There's so many levels you can do with that time. So, and the whole thing again is not to decrease the client experience. In fact, that's what we do in Team. We actually help. Number one is you have to understand where it is you can get your time back. And then our next step right now is optimizing the back end of that process so that the client experience is there. And in fact, that actually makes you better as a coach, because if things are that organized and optimized as you're growing in client load, or you hire your next coach and have them do the same thing you're doing, this allows you to be more effective because you're sharper and you're better and you're on point with your process. It's a science of offers, guys. So whether we do this with your business at 40 clients or 500 clients, the whole thing is knowing exactly where it is, where the offers are and what you're investing in time. And of course, do that breakdown strategically, audit that, improve it, and then build a plan on the back end to get it better. So there's kind of a tip for you guys to kind of optimize. First off is do that one technique with your current offer you have right now, the main offer you have, or all the offers you got, right? And then actually build the plan or put things into motion there. So of course, if you need some help, reach out to me here. Just head over to, you can book a 30-minute call if you want with me as well. You can definitely go over your business model, guys. It's called meetmathewpark.com. So meet Mathew with 1tpark.com. Just, go there, book call with me if you want to go deeper into this model and actually just, dissect it. Happy to definitely go with your business model. And from there, once you get those in motion, now you actually can grow. You could add 10, 20, 30, 40 more people and not be bogged down working 7 days a week. And of course, now giving a crappy service to your clients, now not optimizing your service, and now just giving a crappy experience altogether. And like, you're burning the candle at both ends. This is how you grow. And this is how you scale and how you build properly while you're evolving, right? It's always an effect. So even right now, at our level tier right now, I'm still even optimizing and improving my models because you're going to grow in levels, income-wise and also business-wise. So, from, say, for example, you're sitting at 3 to 6K a month right now, or you're at 10, 20, 30, 40K a month in your business or more, right? Every level has a new devil. It's definitely important to make sure you have those things in place to scale. So, all right, with that being said, subscribe to the show. On the top here or below somewhere, there's a button there for more information. If you guys want information, guys. I am launching videos with you guys every single week to give you guys some tools you actually can use to grow your business and evolve at the next level. Again, if you guys want to jump on a call or just ask some questions, comment below. It is meetmathewpark.com with 1T. I'm wishing you a fantastic day. Of course, more information on our process, guys, go to trainerrevenuemultiplier.com. Have an epic day. Take care. Be awesome. Let's keep growing.